innovative ways to teach your toddler and preschooler using everyday household items. Now that it's winter, many of you cannot get outside. And I know that you mommies are thinking of inexpensive ways to keep your child busy and teach them something too. So go gather all of these household items. And if you've already thrown them away in your trash can, pause the video and go get them out. All right, you all, let's have some fun. Here are the items that I was getting ready to throw away today. They're items that you probably get rid of on a daily basis or a weekly basis. So go ahead and gather some of these things. You may not have all of these things. Don't empty something out just for this activity, but gather what you have so that you're ready for the lesson. The first activity I call the mystery box. And this first lesson would be an appropriate lesson for my son's age. It's a vocabulary lesson. I've grouped all things in the box that have to do with eating. So I would pull out each item one at a time and name it for him, pointing to it and see if he has a response. At this point, any response would deserve some applaud and some cheers and some hugs and some kisses. The next activity is personal hygiene. Notice that I'm grouping all of the things together that are like items or that are all used to do the same task or are in the same room. By categorizing it this way, it helps your child categorize it that way in their brain. Now the third activity is an ABC activity. This is an activity that you can scaffold up for older toddlers or preschoolers, and you can scaffold down if you have a little one. It's basically an activity that all of your kids can play together. So you can name the letters, you can name the letter sounds, and you can hunt for the letters in your home. I have found a book that has the ABCs in it. Just like the letter naming, this mystery box is number recognition. So with your very littlest ones, you can pull out a number and just name it. With your little ones that are a little bit older, you can go have them find that many items. 2 cars, 3 Legos. Do you understand what I mean? And your very oldest ones, they can make a text connection. You can show them the number and have them find a book with those numbers in it. This is a great sensory box. Find things around your home that are soft to touch. Your child can pull it out and you can say soft. You're describing how things feel. The shell is pointy, or maybe it's sharp, or maybe your child will describe it as rough. Although I put an emery board in for rough. So again, you're using vocabulary in a new way to describe how things feel to the touch. And some tape. That's a great one for sticky or tacky. You know how to expand on your child's vocabulary. And lastly, you can do a holiday box. So one item from each holiday you could put in an ornament. You could put in an American flag for the 4th of July. You could add an Easter egg for Easter. You could put in a little pumpkin for Halloween or for fall. Also, these could be described instead of just holidays. They could be seasons too. And a little ribbon for birthday. All right, ladies that have lots of boys of different ages, this is great for force and motion. You can have your child roll things through the tube while it's laying on the ground to see if it's easy to roll through or not. You can elevate the tube to show them how elevation helps things roll faster. And the more elevated, the faster it goes. And the less force, they have to use to get it to go through. The last activity today is actually the one I'm going to do with my son, and I have made my own water table. Now you can buy sand and water tables retail, and they're lovely. They're very hard to store and they're expensive, but you can find items that you probably already have doubles of in your kitchen. These items I pulled out when I was cleaning out my kitchen drawers about a month ago. So I put all of the items in a plastic shoe container from the dollar store. Along with those old items that you pulled out of your kitchen drawer, don't forget to add those new items or those items that you almost threw away. Now to make the stand for your water table, I just simply set that shoe container on top of an inexpensive lap desk that I bought from Michael's Arts and Crafts. I believe it was under $5, I think $4 and some odd change. Here's what I also like about it. My son can put the containers in those little cubby holes to the side. You could actually store it that way too if you wanted. Let's get ready to play in the water. Put a tablecloth on the floor, put your lap desk on top, and then choose your favorite baby soap to make some bubbles. I'm using Johnson's because I know it's tear-free, and my little boy will probably put some bubbles in his mouth and rub some in his eyes. Next, dress your little one in swim trunks and a swim shirt. Don't forget a swim diaper. You know, some clothing that you don't mind them getting wet in. And here we go. He's so excited. He's got dancing feet. I'm going to put that soapy water right on top, and then we're going to explore the first item. I'm going to pull out each item one at a time for him to explore. Up first, funnels. Second, I'm going to add measuring cups. If you don't have towels handy, go get some now, because when that floor got wet, woo, it was slippery. My little boy was slipping and sliding all over. Okay, now he's exploring with some measuring spoons. This is a fun use for an old baby powder container. You can actually shake it for little sprinkles to come out, or you can squeeze it. And here he's exploring with an old contact solution container. I removed the stickers, and now we're using it to squirt the water. And the second spill of the day. He actually did it 3 times. I think he got a kick out of watching the water pour out. The last item is a toothbrush. Now, you're going to need a clean toothbrush for this. My father happens to be a cosmetic dentist, so he sent us quite a few of those baby toothbrushes. And have your little one help you clean up. They love using the towel to dry up. It made my son giggle. Now put your child in some dry, warm clothes. You can wait on cleaning up the mess on the floor until after your child is nice and warm and cozy. Put all of the items in the container that you're going to store them in and dry them off really well. Then I'm going to put my son's whole container in his bathroom under the bathroom sink. I have a perfect little spot where this container will slide right in. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, you all. If you have any ideas of things you would like me to teach in the future, please leave a comment. Thanks for watching.